phone went and we crashed. Just bugger.
I see you've got your prescription.
Yeah.
It's driving on something like that. Whoa, it won't rain. I was going to take you out for Dublin, mate, but you're more like a swim. More like a swim. You would.
Sorted. Think. So, that's strange. It's showing us a running total at the top of £28, yet this is the third one that we've done. Hi Lorna. Danielle says she really appreciates everyone else. Thank you. Just at a time for it to crash, eh, Danielle? Well, we've guaranteed you 2 coins. Look at that. There's 28 quid up there, and they're 24.95 each to 50p. So we've guaranteed you 2. They've just bought you 1, and we'll buy you the other. So that's 2 you've got. So if we don't get another penny in, you've got 56 quid going to get added to your account. I will. It's for Hannah, it's for just a little idea I had, just, you know, pass the time for this afternoon. We did Hello Purple Fairy. We did a little bit of fundraising yesterday, which went well for Amy, and I just thought, well, one of the things that Danielle does is that she buys things that are numbered 147 whenever she can, and she pays for that out of her own pocket, and she puts it in a raffle, and she raises money for her chosen charity with that. And she's always doing that kind of thing, and she looks out for the number 147 in anything, because snooker players win that in a raffle, they'll keep it, they'll never get rid of it. And it's a great idea, and I just fancy supporting her in that. So whatever money we raise through this, you can send money now. We've got this on our system where you can send us money now, with a comment. You can send us you can send anything from £1 to 500 quid with a comment. So whatever money we raise on that, I'll double it, add that into Danielle's account, so for her to be able to buy the coins with, because she struggles with paying for the coins. She buys all the packaging, 147 of it, every single one, but she'll struggle with buying every coin. So just going to try and help her out a bit, throw a few extra points her way, and we said we would match it whatever we raised. So far we've raised £28, and so far we've raised £28, and we'll double that. I got the Roger Bannister ephemera. Well done, Danielle. The charity is Children with Cancer. That's who she does it for. Thank you, Purple Fairy, very much. Can you do me one, friend?
No, there's far too much fog in here as it is.
One of them.
Huh?
One of them.
What, instead of one of them?
Yeah. we did about Jaco, didn't we, a little while ago? TUES 3330 was another one that we did. Purple Fairy, thank you very much for that, 199. Hannah Davies. Hannah Davies. Well done, Hannah. Logan, could you pop in with a couple of paper clips in a minute? Say about 4. 2 couples. Hannah Davies. There you go, Hannah. Yours is entrusted to Logan. He's going to take good care of that. Send it to you. $1.99 is a big amount, Purple Fairy. It's lovely. Every penny counts. What happened on here? Got to make sure nothing comes through for Danielle. Oh, see. No, Danielle. Fantastic. Thank you, Carl. Going to need to write another list now. Okay. Danielle, because we've got money coming in 2 directions for Danielle now. So we've got £5 from Carl. Thank you, Carl. Marcus fulfilled. Oh no, it wasn't. It was £6 from Carl. I beg your pardon, Carl. It was £6 from Carl. So we're now up to 34 quid. Do you know what, Danielle? Won't be in it. I reckon by the time we go, you'll be getting 4 coins out of this for your raffles. That was very kind of you, Carl. Thank you. Yeah, so that's what I thought we'd do. We just sort of do a little bit of something like that and have a little mess about, raise a few quid for Danielle, why not? It's a shame we ain't got 60 watchers. I think so, Warren, because it's gone up to 28 now on there. I do get actually confused by it sometimes. It's not showing correctly on mine. I'll tell you for why. I'm seeing 2 watchers, 43 likes and £28. What's anybody else seeing? The snooker community lost Paul Hunter to cancer in his 20th. He was the most liked and talented on the professional circuit. Ron says, Ian, did you get my donation? I sent it as a feed crashed. Well, I'm not sure. Depends what you see and depends what I see. I would imagine it would have gone through, Warren. I can't see that it wouldn't. But it's just, I don't know. If we look on the previous vid, does it show on there what we was up to? We cannot see a total. Oh, you can't see a total. Okay. Okay, well my total is £28. I've got 43 likes and yeah, see I've got 43 likes and 2 watchers. I know what we'll do. We'll punch up a load of comments and that will, I reckon that will change it. It did it once before. Who did we give that last one to? I did that one, didn't I? Right, this is the Sky Affair, Arncliffe, Littondale, North Yorkshire. That's that one. So if you'd like that, just use the word cancer. C-A-N-C-E-R, if you'd like that one. And I think once all them comments start going, I think that'll change. Thank you. And it lets me see how many people we've got, you see, because I'm still showing 2. Only 2 watching. Hello, Nationwide Coin Hunt. That's strange. Yep, I'm showing 2. That's all right, Purple Fairy. Half a word will suffice. That's the draw, Nationwide Coin Hunt for that one. That's all. I just picked on the word. Yeah, but I don't know how you do that. Steve says you need to refresh the screen. I don't know how to refresh the screen. Ah. On there. No. That didn't work. "24 watchers but only 11 entries. Is that all? If you don't mind me asking what happened to your chin, I cut myself shaving.
You're on blood thinners.
And I'm on blood thinners because of the heart attack.
You don't clot well.
So my blood doesn't clot like normal. It's too thin. So if I cut myself, it's like I've seen at a Lock, Stock and 2 Smoking Barrels. Now it says I've only got 1 watcher. You've all left me. "24 still, you're not alone," says Steve. Nationwide Coin Hunt. See? Now, are you a customer? You are, aren't you? So either put your name there, your real name there, or text me. Pardon me, so I can get it added. Mr. Nationwide Coin Hunt. That weren't bad, was it? You just joined, you weren't in there 2 minutes. And got a little something. But I need your name to print the label off the system. Saw some of your stuff go out as well, Lorna. Quite a big package went out for you today. No, that's all right. Josh Dolan. I only say that because some people, you know, some people don't like to put their names. Oops. But I know we've got you on the system, Josh. That'll be passed through, and that'll be with you in 3 or 4 days. I'll just take it through. You're more than welcome, Nationwide Coin Hunt. It's nice to see you win something. No rush in, gets you when it gets you. I know you and your team have been very busy. It has been a bit manic. No, I didn't get your questions. Did you get my questions? Right, so set, undated. Excuse me a minute. Oh.
sent it to me yesterday.
Is she?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Right then, blimeys. That's that. Did the finger go? Yeah, it did. Right. There's another packaging up, Danielle. I don't know what one it is. What one is it? The undated 20p was sent yesterday, Amy. Hello, Chloe. Nice to see you back. I'm here. I'm here. What happened to the hourly draws for points? Has that stopped now? No. Hourly draw. Oops. Probably. Have we missed any? Ah, now mine's up. Yeah, I've got 27 watching, 22 likes, and £28 is what we've got in the kitty. £28 in the kitty. Oh no, we've got more than that. We've got £34 in the kitty because we've got £28 up there, but Cole sent me £6 through the admin link, so that's 34 quid we've got so far, which will double up. And the one you can buy the packaging for now, Danielle, is the Britannia. So people that want to buy their own numbers or reserve their numbers in advance, the RAFs are up and a load of other coins are up. The 5-coin set is up and the packaging for all of those is up. Have we missed any of the hourly draws, Warren? Or is it just this next one coming up? Oh, Amy did hers, so she put her comment up there somewhere or other to say who won it. Can't see that. Jeff Hansen, I've just sent 2 through admin. Thank you, Jeff. That'll show up in a minute then. There it is. So that's £2 for Jeff. Next one due now. Yeah, we have got one due now. Hello, Kian. So, Warren, we've got to do, I have not done any today, Ian. Ah, that's where we've gone wonky then. Amy's doing one every hour, you're doing one every hour. What time did we start? We've missed out a couple, haven't we? Amy, you do yours now while I think of how we're going to do this. think you only missed 3 o'clock. Well, Warren says he hasn't done any at all. Amy says he's missed it from 1 o'clock. So we go 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. That's 4, isn't it? All right, you ready for this? I'm about to give out 200 quid to the people online. Let's see if we can get that little total up there then for Danielle, shall we? So, Warren, we're going to do the code for, the code is Danielle. Again, just to remind everybody, we want whatever money we get in for this admin or for this questions, commenty thing, whatever you call it, we double that up and that goes to Danielle to buy her 147s in the coins. Right, so Danielle is the name that you need to comment. So this will be quick. Open to everybody, all 30 watchers that are online, get in now, because 4 of you are going to win. 5 actually, because Amy's doing one as well. So it's 8 quid we've had there. Now I'm going to do all 4. I'm going to do 4. I'm not putting them all in one. I'm going to do 4. So we're going to have 4 winners because we've missed 4 50s. So we're going to do a biggie all in one go, but 4 people are going to win. Well, you can choose that after you've won it, Will. Let's see who wins it first. And you know, that's fine. So if you've not done it yet, put your comment, Danielle. Yeah, Amy's has been £150 an hour, correct. But we haven't done one. Me and Warren haven't done one. We didn't do our bit. You did yours. We didn't do ours. So we got to catch up. So we got to do 4. So we're going to do 4 50-pounders. Whereas you've done £150 every hour, we've missed out for the last 3 hours. We've forgotten. So we're going to do 4 now. If you can keep up, Warren, is that all right with you? We do 4 now. Once you've done this one, we'll do another couple. So maybe do them every 10 or 15 minutes or something, just to catch up. Chris B asks a very good question. How would it work if we buy, say, 2, 3, possibly 4 different coins on one advance order? If they are released months, possibly a year or more apart, feels like it will be tricky to keep track of. Absolutely, Chris. This is where we learn by the mistakes from before. Before, we used to print a label off for every single order. Then that became a silly waste of labels because although we're banking on and planning for sending them out one at a time, what happened, especially with the Beatrix Potters, if you remember, they all come out at the same time. So we ended up with several thousand wasted labels because they were all just trebled up. This time, what we're doing is we're printing them off by invoice. Now, supposing, let's just take that, right, as a list, as it were, right? Doesn't matter what's on it, just take that as a list, right? So, supposing Yeah, that's one coin, that's another coin, that's another coin, that's another coin. Then what they'll do is they'll print off 4 invoices now, not labels, 4 invoices. Those 3 will get crossed off. That one will go in the folder for that one. Then on the next invoice, that will be crossed off, that will be crossed off, that will be crossed off. And that's the one we're looking at. And so the piece of paper will go in the folder for that one. Then the other 2 pieces of paper, that will be crossed off, that will be crossed off, that will be crossed off, and it will go in the folder for that one. And then on the 4th one, that and that will be crossed off, and it will go in the folder for the bottom one. That way, if we end up sending more than one to one person, say somebody buys, you might buy one in the Frankenstein now, then in next week you might buy another one, and then in 3 weeks' time you might buy another one. This is what happened before. And so before, we'd keep putting address labels in. And you bought it 6 times, you've got 6 address labels in there. This way, you still get the invoice, because you need the invoice, so you still get the invoice for each one that you get. You get an invoice for each one that you get with the others crossed off. But we won't produce any address labels, because when we run out of these labels, we've got to buy more and they're expensive. So we won't do it with the address labels anymore, we just do it with the invoices. And then if we are sending 3 or 4 out to you in one go, then we'll get all 3 or 4 invoices and one label. See? Either way, you're going to get the invoices, so it makes sense to do it that way. So there should be no problem if you wanted to go through and get the same number on every single one, all on the same order. You could do that. It just means that they've got, if you do 10 coins, they will print out 10 different orders, because it's got to go in 10 different places. But that's fine. We've got that covered this time. We know exactly what we're doing, so we won't have any hassles with it. All the little itty bitty niggles that we had with the advance orders before, we're going to use all of those, and we're going to, we're going to make it better and better and better. Who won that? Lorna. Well done, Lorna. So, Amy, can you put 5,000 points in Lorna's account, please? Well done, Lorna. Leave them for a bit. Here's a thought. Here's a thought. If somebody, because Will made a thing a minute ago, could, like, if somebody wanted to swap points or give some points to Danielle or whatever, there's nothing to stop you if you want to use your points and you want to put some points towards, if anybody's got like 3 points that they've earned or whatever, and they want to put them towards Danielle's charity thing, then just go and buy the admin listing with it. That's the way to do it. Go and buy the admin listing with your points. And if you buy the admin listing today while I'm online, don't do it while I'm offline. But if you do it today while I'm online, and if it comes, put your message in, it's for Danielle in the message box. And if it comes outside of today, you'll have to do the same thing, but put it in capital letters so we see it. But other than that, preferably while I'm online. And then whatever we raise, we'll just double it. So you could use a few points that way if you wanted to. But only do, if you're going to do the points, only do that while I'm online, because I can actually look at it, mark it as paid, add it, and then tell Amy and I know what I'm adding to Danielle's account then. Got it? So, I'll just text Amy for Lorna. I always forget how to spell your name, Lorna. D-R-A-Q. I always do it with an E. Can someone tell me today's codes? Yep, Warren's doing it for you. Oh, okay, cool. It's being done, says Warren. That's lovely. So, let's see. It's now 4:10. We haven't done any punching yet, and we've got to do a little bit of punching in every video, just to give their solicitors something to look for. Hello, Change Checker. Hello, Royal Mint. Hello, solicitors. Nice to see you. Hope you've got pen and paper and you're taking notes. So, how are we going to punch them today? We'll just punch them a little bit by saying to people, if you get any of those dodgy emails that tell you that you've got to hurry up and act fast, because we're selling out of stock and we haven't got many left and all our customers want them, then my suggestion is don't buy it, because it's they're having your leg up. So don't buy it. I think it's a con. And if you didn't quite get that, con, C-O-N, just write that down. Whoever's taking notes for the mint and Change Checker, got it? Con. So I think it's a con. I think what they're doing is that I think they're fraudulently trying to get you to buy into something that they know is either not going to be worth money, or they've got millions of them, or they've got not millions, but they've got so many of them. Because nobody in their right mind, and I say this over and over and over and over again, and I don't mind saying it again, no retailer in his right mind calls a meeting, tells people, creates work, tells people to send messages to all their customers. All of this work that goes on gets the people in the shipping department ready, and he's gone to the production wherever, and stock control, and we haven't got many of this and we haven't got many of that. Well, we must get things in motion, we must get the team together, we must pay people more wages in order to get them to send emails out to our customers to let our customers go, we haven't got many. It is the most nonsensical, farcical marketing lie going. Tell everybody you haven't got many left and get them to buy them quick. So, and I don't believe in that. I think it's all rubbish. And I think when a company tells you to buy them quick, I ain't got many left, and they're sending out emails like that, and the item is a very expensive item, and you're doubting whether or not you'll make money on that item, then my advice is listen to that little thingy on your, I call it a little voice on my shoulder, a bit like Jiminy Cricket in Pinocchio. I call it a little conscience voice on my shoulder. And I spent many years not listening to that voice on my shoulder, and it's cost me dearly. Now I listen to it a lot. And gut, you know, they often say your own gut reaction is the best advice you could probably get. And if your gut reaction is telling you that what you're looking at is a load of old toffee, listen to your gut reaction. Listen to that little voice. Don't buy it. Don't buy into it. If you want to buy something where you know that you cannot lose money, I think the code is finished now, but it was a 20% off code for the Royal Mint. And they've got the new Britannia coin up for 55 quid, right? So you could have got that for 45 quid, but I think that code's run out now. But even at 55 quid, let me tell you, that's the cost price, wholesale cost price. At that price, they are undercutting severely every single coin retailer out there. Undercutting them. And they're the manufacturer. And that is absolutely outrageous. Shouldn't be allowed. It should be classed as fraudulent what they're doing. Because they get dealers like me to buy into it, put the coins on the shelf, and then they undercut us. And that's why I won't stock that coin. But for you, that's worth buying. Don't buy this rubbish that they're emailing you, we haven't got many left, you've got to buy it now, 125 quid. Treat that with the contempt it deserves, and set light to the paper, tear it up, throw it in the bin. Whatever, get rid of it. It's not going to make you any money at all. But that Britannia at 55 quid, that will make you money. And you'll get 2 Britannias for 110 quid for the 1 silver coin that the Change Checker or Westminster Collection are trying to sell you for 125 quid, that they're telling you is going to, intimating is going to go up in value and you need to buy it quick. Don't buy that, buy 2 of them. Even though you're buying them off the Royal Mint, and I have my issues with the Royal Mint, buy 2 of them, because that's the cheapest you can get it. Even I can't get it at that price. Marketing scam to get you to buy stock they cannot shift. Absolutely true it is. Hannah got one yesterday, ripped it up and stuck it in a bin. Good for you, Hannah. And I hope you're listening to that, Change Checker, and your solicitors. In the bin, where it belongs. Absolute rubbish. Jeff says he thinks it's sold out. It could be sold out, that one. Like he says, tell you a story. 1999, I was working for a compact disc manufacturing company. Christmas, we released Westlife, I Have a Dream. It was listed as limited edition, went straight to number 1. They sold all 3,500 that day. We then took the words limited edition off the paperwork. That was the only difference. It was limited to 1 million copies. Only difference between the two discs was the two words limited edition. Yeah. So many marketing scams. And some of these marketing scams, you see, they stick. You remember what I told you before about the marketing company that went to the cosmetics company, the beauty company, sold shampoo and said, we can tell you how to double the sales of your product, but it'll cost you £1 million. And they said, all right then, you tell us and we'll pay you. So they told them, they said, what we advise you do is put on the bottle, wash your hair twice. And from that day to this, every shampoo bottle virtually that you ever come across will tell you to wash your hair twice. And it's for no other reason than selling twice as much shampoo. That's all it's for. That's all it was. Had nothing to do with cleanliness of your hair. You only wash your hair twice if you've got a fair bit of hair and you haven't washed it all week. If you're jumping in the shower every morning, you only have a little tiny bit of shampoo and that's it. Do the whole body with a little tiny bit of shampoo. You won't be very dirty if you're jumping in the shower every morning. But if you only have a shower once a week or a bath once a week, then yes, you need to be shampooing your hair twice. But they put shampoo your hair twice on every bottle of shampoo. It's a little bit something I learned growing up as my mum's hairdresser. Britannia's are done. So you can now buy your number for Britannia and you can buy your packaging for Britannia. See? Disney Princess says, I love that you're trying to help people. Keep going. All right then, we'll keep going. We'll try and get a couple more quids. Give us a couple more quids. Anybody got a couple of quids they can put towards this, towards raising money for the cancer charity for Danielle? And we'll double it. Whatever you put in, I'll double it. If you put a tenner in, I'll double it. If you put a pound in, I'll double it. Put 100 quid in, I'll double it. There was a code for £20 off if you spent 80 at the Royal Mint. I used it yesterday. Yeah, have you got it, David? Oh, David Lister, I've seen a couple of little packages for you going out, so that's another person that will be happy. A couple of days. If you've got that, I don't know what I did with that voucher, but if you've got that voucher, punch it up, and then if they've got any left and anybody wants to go over there and they can use it, then go and get it, because then you could get it. Jack says she couldn't afford to shampoo her length of hair twice over. There it is. BND 205. BND in capital letters 205 was the code for the Royal Mint. So if you go and get 2 of those, and maybe someone will even have the link, maybe Warren might have the link direct to that Silverproof 50p. And you use that code, get 2 of those Silverproof 50p's, you get 20% off if you spend over 80 quid. So you end up getting the 2 of them for 90 quid. Has anyone been to a Costa coffee machine today? Nope, I haven't left the house. They're giving free coffee today only down at Costa Coffee. Oh, okay, hello John. I think the silver proofs have gone, says Judith. If they've gone, they've gone. But that was a reasonable deal because you're buying a silverproof 50p for less than somebody like me can buy at wholesale, so you can't grumble at that from a customer point of view. From a retailer point of view, I just want to punch them. But from a customer point of view, it's a fantastic deal. You know. So if anybody's just joined us, one of the things that we're doing is we're trying to raise a little bit of money for, just a little bit of money for Danielle. Danielle buys number 147 in everything she can get because she does raffles for charity. and for a cancer charity, and so anything that comes along with the number 147, she tries to get it. Well, the packaging for all these coins that we're doing, she's buying every single one, but she can't always afford to. Hello, Carl, nice to see you, Carl Frosty. But she can't always afford to buy every single coin the moment we list it. But at the same time, she doesn't want to miss out on that number. She doesn't want somebody else to get the number. So she tries to get them as often as possible. But she's always, even though she gets her points on one thing and another, and she gets 3 points for doing bits and pieces, she's still paying it out of her own pocket, because she's using her points on what she would buy for the charity instead of using it on herself necessarily. So I just thought we could give her a little bit of a hand, you know. And so you've got this way now of being able to close the sorry, my connection keeps dipping in and out. I'm on the train. Watching me on the train. That's all right, don't you worry about it, Chloe. That's fine. That's fine. It's just nice you're even trying, my darling. So Simon says his connection could be better too. Mine froze a little while ago. So at 3 o'clock this morning, we managed to sort of get this thing going where we've just been accepted, so that you can now make a comment, but you can actually pay money direct. So far we've had 28 quid this way, and we've had 8 quid coming from the admin listing. So whatever we get on those two, so if you want to send some money over on this with your comment, that's great. Or if you want to send some money over with points or cash on the admin listing, put the two together, add it up, I'll double it, and then we'll put that in Danielle's account, and she can get herself a couple of the coins number 147. Now the money that we've got so far is 36 quid so far. 36 quid would buy her 1 coin and a half. So if we double that, she nearly get maybe 3 coins with that. But I was just wondering if we could do better in the last half hour. That's the link if you want the admin listing. And if you've got spare points, you can use that as well. Right, so what did we do next? So the next one is, so now if you'd like to win 50 quid, because we still have a couple of 50 quid draws, so if you'd like to win 50 quid, type the words good causes. Good causes. Good causes, that'll do. And Warren will pick one of you, and we'll plot 50 quid in your account. How's that? Is he going out again? Are you taking him out, Fran? Taking him out? Have you not been out with him already then? No. Oh, no. So they had to go what, 4 hours through this video. Caspers.
Enough now.
Casper. Settle down. Settle
I'm
down.
not settling down.
Come here. Come here. Come on. Woof. Come on.
What
Where is he? Caspers. He's excited. He doesn't normally bark. He only barks when someone knocks on the door, so it's funny when he starts chirping. It took him 6 months before he even uttered a single sound. He is a bit excited. He loves getting out. Thunder and lightning in Essex. I do like a bit of thunder and lightning. He gets excited to get out. He likes to get out for a little run. And stop. He will draw now. No more thingies for that one. Sunny in Scotland. Blimey. Mind you, here, pardon me, we've had it raining. We've had it raining out the front and sunny in the back, and vice versa. Vice versa. Sometimes. Raining in Wolverhampton, raining in Bedfordshire. It's filled my pond up, came down ever so fast. Jeff Harris. Da, 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 da. Well done, Jeff. Raining. It's raining everywhere. Mm-hmm. Thanks to all. Going to put some points in the fund. Oh, bless you, Jeff. So, can we get that up a little bit more? Anyone got a bob or two on their phone? Chuck that up a little bit more. We're here in Washington, northeast that is. Good on you, Jeff. Like he says, Jeff, that is a really nice thing to do. Thank you. That's because we've got the bestest customers. That's why. Got the bestest customers in the world. I said months ago we was going to make this the best game on the internet. I don't think we're doing too bad. Keep you lot interested every day, don't we? How do you pay on Super Chat? This is what we're just learning, Disney Princess. This is why I've thought of doing it, just to get people used to doing it, to see how it works and stuff. So, Disney, Lighty Collect says, Disney, you just click on it and it will bring a box up. Oh, you just click on that $sign and it brings a box up. And I think you can change the amount. It comes up maybe a minimum amount, or it comes up with a set amount, but you can change the amount if you want to make it lower or higher or whatever. And then it comes up as a big blue comment here, and then we can get that up there. Here's a little voucher code for you, and here's Danielle, you can use this to go and get the latest packaging. TUES, capital letters, TUES 3430. You can use that on anything. You can use it on the raffle that's going. You can use it on the packaging. You can use it on a coin. So all the coins that are up.
Oh no, I zeroed that last time.
Someone says there's a slider to choose the amount. Okay. You're more than welcome, John. Thank you for your patience, really. be really nice, what would be really spanking, you know, is if we could get that up to just 50 quid. Oh, you can't see it. I keep pointing at it, but you can't see it, can you? So it says 28 quid my end. So it'd be spanking if we could get 22 quid. Then that would give us 58 quid in total. Ish. Yeah, it would give us 58 quid in total, that would. And double that up, 58, 116, she'd be able to get at least 4. Which would be cool. So if I can elicit a couple of bobsies out of you towards this little charity fundraise that we're doing, that would be wonderful. And we just done out to code, didn't we? Put another one of these up for you if you want, if that would tempt you to sort of chuck a pound. Put one of these up for you. So, hi John, yeah, it's what we're raising money for on this one, because we only just got the super chat going today. So what we're raising money for on this one is Danielle likes to buy as often as she can the number 147 in everything, because she raffles it off for charity at a snooker club, and being as it has 147 in it, when they win it they want to keep it, they don't want to get rid of it. So it's a really good idea and a good prize. So what we're doing is whatever money gets raised today via this super chat or the admin listing, either or, so if people want to donate points they can do it through the admin listing, if they want to donate the money up here, or money through the admin listing as well, or they can donate up here. I keep pointing up there but you can't see it, I see it at the top of my screen. So on the super chats, and then we put the two together, and whatever it is I'll double it, put that in Danielle's account, and she can buy some 147 coins. She buys all the 147 packaging. Just wanted a way to help her pocket, because the coin's quite, you know, 25 quid a throw, 30 quid a throw, that kind of thing. It's quite expensive for her to keep putting that in herself, because she doesn't get the money back, she just keeps putting it in. So I'd just like to give her a little bit of a hand, you know, so that's what it's for. So if anybody would like to just, and I'd really love to get that up to 50 quid, the super chat up to 50 quid, that would like be amazing if we could do that. I think we just had a donation in as well. That's brilliant, thank you Jeff. Thank you Jeff. At the moment we're up to 36, 38, 44, but I would like to get that one out of 50 if I could. Tried to use this payment thing. There we go. Oh, never mind Madeleine. You can always use the admin listing if you want. You know that admin one we have? You can use that, and you can use that, you can pay with money or points, and we'll just put it in. I mean, in a way, that it is the only way we could transfer points over from one account to another if someone used their points on that, and then we can put it into Danielle's. But whatever you want to use, money or points is fine. You can use the admin section, and there's the link. John Gamble says, wow, Ian, that is absolutely fantastic idea, and for you to double it, that's absolutely amazing. I'm glad I put my £2 in when I did. It's not a lot for me to do. It's massive for you lot to do. Just get loads of people to put in a little bit. Thank you very much, Jeff. Madeleine, yes, will do. Just wanted to highlight the unfairness of deaf people being excluded. Pet hate, sorry. No, I totally agree with you, Madeleine. You know, I'd want to. I think if I don't know where I'd cope. I'd want to take an hammer to me machine or something. Sometimes. Judith says, would be nice to get to 50. It really, really would. We've got. Oh, mine's just changed to £2 now. I wonder if it says then. I think someone's just paid £2, have they? No. Why has that changed then? It must be on the other video. Yeah, you're right, Warren, it is unfair. It's unfair and it's really difficult. I'd love to be able to help in that in some way with that. I think we need to get a bit bigger before I can do anything in that area. Hello, Scott. Is Danielle one of your team? Yes, she is, Scott. She moderates for us. And we'd like to just see what we can raise to help her buy the prizes that she buys to give away. You off? I'll just crease this bloody print. You off?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. You alright? Coping alright? Yeah?
I've got doctors in the morning, so I'll be here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just making sure you've been alright.
Yeah.
And then we caught up okay? Fair bit? What we down to on Zen?
You don't know.
Oh.
Like 178.
178 with all of that done. Yeah, I'm not too disappointed because we got all of that covered. All that stuff that was in the way. There's no outstanding ones now, is there? No, none knocking around, they're all done. Great. Fantastic. That's cool. In the morning, Wednesday tomorrow. Mackie D day, Mackie D breakfast for Ian, remember?
I won't be getting here until right.
Kelly's been starving me since you've been over there. She won't bring me my Mackie D's.
My doctor's isn't until 11.
Oh no. Kelly.
Right, I've got to go. Bye.
See you in the morning.
Bye, Kelly.
They got the best boss in the world, they have. Oh yeah, text. Yep. Okay, so now here's a coin that we absolutely know is going to go up in price even for us doing the stunt on releasing it into circulation. And that's the one she's just finished, which is the Kew Gardens. So we've now put the Kew Gardens up, which we will also release, but I think the price on that one is a little bit more, because already it's going to cost us a lot more money to buy that coin than any other coin probably. But what we will guarantee is the people that get in on it first now, as it were, you know, if the price goes up, the price goes up, but the people that bought into it, the price doesn't go up for them, and that applies to every single coin, because every single coin will go up at some point. We'll put it up when we launch it, but some of them will go up before we even launch it because of the price of the coin. If we're getting ready to release that one and it's like, oh my god, these are more expensive, then we have to put the price up to the people with the letter of providence, if you see what I mean, in order to keep that balance of selling a coin, releasing a coin, selling a coin, releasing a coin, if you see what I mean. So somebody sent me a thingy. They did say, please don't read this out live, but I won't mention their name, so it doesn't matter who it is. But it's a very important question, so I will read it out, but it won't intimate who the person is. But it says, is there any way, it's only part of it I'm going to read out, is there any way of transferring my points in order to help Amy or to help Danielle, is the question I've just been asked. So that's too much hassle, that's too much aggravation to go transferring points. But if you would like to use your points on either of those, all you've got to do is go to the admin listing, buy whatever you want to buy, well, get your voucher first, change your points into a voucher, then go to the admin listing and then use the voucher in the admin listing and buy it from there. And in the message, capital letters, put Danielle, or if you wanted to go to Amy, put Amy. If you want to go like Danielle, put Danielle. And if you do that, then, and it will ding now whilst I'm online, then I can message Amy and say, okay, give this person that many points. The points have already been taken off you when you exchange your voucher, so I don't need to take the points off you. You take them off yourself, get the voucher, buy the admin listing, and then we will just add that to Danielle's account or whatever, and whatever we get will double for Danielle. Or if you want to put it in Amy's, you can, because that was what the question was. So I've got one here. For Danielle, so we've got another. Thank you very much, Madeleine. Put some more there for Madeleine. Over there. So that works. Thanks very much. And this one up here, hopefully. How many did I give away so far? 2, wasn't it? Okay, so let's do another one because we've got to give them all away as we promised. So who's next? Let's stroke my ego, and the comment can be best boss. Best boss, because I think I'm the best boss in the world. Kelly?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm the best boss in the world?
Sometimes.
See, not always. Just sometimes. I'm going to start crying now.
I haven't had that many, so I can't really comment.
What do you say to a cup of tea in a minute?
Yeah, let me go and just pick these.
Right then.
Logan's taking the post anyway, so they're not going to go off. It's just. It means now he's cleared the 20th, so.
Well done, Steve.
One's the 21st now, once I pick these.
Yeah. No, that's cool. We're getting there. I think we'll be caught right up by the weekend. I don't think we'll be far away. It's those big parcels were the time-consuming ones.
Yeah, yeah, it was.
Steve straight in with the Kew Gardens. Well done, Steve. Every single one of them has got a pre-order on it. Every single one. That's why it tells me it's just such a good idea. And a great idea for us producing our own commodity between a lot of us. It's fantastic. Suzanne Barker says, best boss. Yay, that's me. I'm the best boss in the world, I am. Beast. Chris called me a beast. Oh, poor Ian. I'm sure you are a good boss. Such a nice man. I'm a good boss. I'm not a nice man, but I'm a good boss. I've put 100 points in my cart, but I don't know how to donate it on my phone. You can't go from your points to your phone. You either have to do your phone on this, so you press that $sign or that pound sign, and then it brings up a message box, and you've got an amount there, and there's a slider. You can change the amount from whatever it is to less or more, and then you type in your comment. You can do it that way on your phone, but you have to press that pound sign and it brings up a box, right? For you to type into it. So you have to do that, or if you want to do it on you with your points, you have to use your points, turn it into a voucher, and buy the admin listing. You can't take your points and somehow do it on your phone on here, because we're not linked in any way. So you can't do that. 201 on many. Yeah, I see you like that number, Steve. No more comments, that's it. What was I going to do? Oh yeah. What was that other message? Right. What's done? What's done? What's that mean? One word flipping text. I don't know what it means. Queues and what's this? All the queues are done, including the packaging. So Danielle, you can go and get the packaging for the queue. And all the points for Jeff, and we've got to give away another 50 quid, haven't we? Just got, oh, wait a minute. It was. I'm struggling to do it. Where do I go to pay the first? I can do that bit at least. Just bear with me. No, wrong one. Just bear with me, I just got to answer someone, I've got to find a link for them. Oh, thank you, Suzanne. I've got a blue comment there. Brilliant. Would you rather an e-bit? Lorna Jones, second Lorna winner of the day. Oh, of course, yeah, because Lorna Traquair ran the other one. Stupid predictive text. I would come and work for you, Ian. I think you would be fantastic to work for and pay decent wage, not like my boss right now. What do you do, John? That'd be interesting to know. Text me sometime. What do you do? Salt of the earth you are. I'll take that. Thank you, Hannah. I don't mind that one. Salt of the earth. Pardon me. I do consider myself in that bracket. Well done, Lorna. Well done, Lorna. Steve says, everyone has my permission to refer to me as Lorna for the rest of the day. Thank you for that, Suzanne. So I need to add, oh no, I don't need to add it because it's up there. So I've got a running total. Been trying for an hour. Bless you for actually sticking with it. That's just fantastic. And it was Lorna Jones that won that. So, another one in there straight away with the old, with the old, with the old Kew Gardens you won. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, Amy. Lorna Jones. Right, so that's 3 of them we've done, isn't it? For the last 8 minutes, Mark's British Coin will collect. Well done. Don't forget to smash the like button for the best boss in the world, says John Gamble. Hit the like button. Yes, yes, yes. So, Mark's British Coins. What we're trying to do is get some money on this. You know, you hit the pound sign and you can type a message and it sends us a couple of quids and all that. Do 50 times each? No. Change your voucher for what you want. Then use that. Someone was just asking me, they might got a bit confused, do they have to do it £1 at a time? You know, on that admin listing. No, you just choose the amount you want. Oops. Choose the amount of quantity. So if you want 6, you just put 6. If you want 10, you put 10. If you want 25, you put 25. Right then, so will you be having any more Kew Gardens 2019? He asks. Well, there's a chance we will, but at the moment we are adding the Kew Gardens 2019. We've just added it today to the advance orders as one of the coins where we will be putting into circulation. And that's just been listed. So if you want any specific numbers in that, then nip along there and reserve your numbers. Same for the packaging. All right. What we would ask though is just asking everybody, try your best is to steer clear of number 147, because Danielle is, we're trying to raise a bit of money for Danielle to be able to buy number 147 in everything, because she uses 147 as raffles, you know, as prizes for a raffle where she raises money for cancer. And in a snooker club, the number 147 is quite sought after on anything, so you know it'll be a good prize. So try and stay clear of that one. Leave them for Danielle if you can. If I could reserve a number, I would. I'd just put Danielle against every single one, but I can't. There's no way of me doing that. So I'm trying to get this up to 50 quid with the telephone thingy jobby, what's it? Have you lost your chewing gum? It's on your chin. No, it's plaster. I cut myself shaving. Because I'm a muppet. And for the last 50 quid of the day, if you want to win the 50 quid, muppet. Muppet, don't matter how you spell it, Muppet. Put your Muppet as your word, and this will be your last 50 quid of the day. That's it, Chloe. Well done. And then I'm going to go and get a cup of tea and a chuff. I've never been called a Muppet by so many people so bloody quickly. Last chance if you want to be in the draw, hit the word Muppet. Then you go and get yourself one of these pre-orders. Christ on a bike. You and me need to have a chat, I reckon, John, at some point. Kelly,
Yeah.
is it just me and you here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just asking. Are you sometimes when I finish at 5, like I'll have a meeting with John and so on, like we did yesterday.
What, sorry?
You know, like we did yesterday. When I finish at 5, we have a meeting and stuff.
Yeah.
Is there anything you're wanting me for today? Because I'm just arranging with someone to give me a call, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
if you
no.
want
No,
me.
honestly, it's fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That sorts that up. Come on, help me get that up there. Let's have a few quids come in for Danielle, eh? I'll know if you have, because it will come through in a sec. Where am I even going? That's what we want. Haha. Got it. Thank you, Scott. Got it. Now, what we got here? Text, Amy. Okay, someone just donated £25 to Amy for yesterday to help her with Bailey and that. So we've just doubled that for her, and she'll be sorting that out in a second. No, don't worry about that. And Well done, Laura. Laura's in too. Right, so where are we? Okay, so who gets the 50 quid? John. Who won? John Benson. Right, so that's to John Benson. I'm going to give you all the totals in a minute, so don't go away, and then I'll go off. Right, John Benson, 50. Right, so we had £2.90 in this. We had 28 on the other one, so that's £30.90. And we had 6, 8, 16, 21 there, and then we just had 25 come in for Danielle, so that makes 5, 6, 2, 4, 7, £76.90. What was the name of the person who gets the 147 to charity? That's Danielle, Ian. If you wanted to have a go on that, that's Danielle. And what we're doing is whatever we get donated before I quit at 5, which is about now, I'll double. So so on here, on the, like where you hit the money sign and you can type a message and pay that way, like what they call super chat or something, we've taken £30.90 on there, and we've taken £46.80 or something like that on £46 on the admin listing, where people have donated via the admin listing. So whichever way, if you wanted to go on that, I'll double it. What's that one? Oh, sorry. Thank you very much, Judith. £76.90. So that comes to 140, 152, 153.80. 153.80, so we'll round it up to 160. Amy, please add 16,000 points to So, just last one, add that to Danielle's for me, and that's it, and I'll see you tomorrow, Amy. And for everybody else, we managed to add 160 quid into Danielle's account. So Danielle, you got 160 quid there, and you can go and get a fair few of those coins now at 147 if you like. I don't know how much that'll get you, 160 quid, but it'll be in your account in 10 minutes. So off you go and use that towards your 147s. Thanks very much for donating towards that to everybody and having a joining in with that. The 147Q is there. Someone is reminding you. Luna Laws is letting you. I am just doing one, Ian, for £30 for Danielle. In which case I will add. Are you sending it on here or the admin? Add another 60 for Danielle, please. That's 6,000. And that means then, admin, that's fine, Ian. I'll watch it now. Wait for it now. Just texted Amy to add it. So that means, thanks to Ian and thanks to you lot, a bandits, we've managed to do 160, 220 quid for Danielle. 220 quid. Get in. And that'll buy her something like 4, 8, that'll buy her in the region of about 10 coins. That'll buy her close to 10 coins that she can raffle off and raise money for her cancer charity. And I think that is bloody amazing. I think you lot are stars. Thanks a lot. See you tomorrow. It is a fab result. Thanks, Hannah. See you tomorrow. And I'll watch out for that now, Ian. Thank you very much.